Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday here at Say Yes Pilates and Beyond, where I help you move more deeply and more joyfully into your body as your home. Heart open, moving energy. Thank you so much for being here. And I am still in the throes of shoulder and spine, really full body, specifically focused around shoulder strength and back strength. So grab a pair of weights and just leave them there. These are 2 pounds. You can go up to 10 pounds, whatever you're feeling. It's going to be a fun flow today. So that's per usual. So go ahead and just take a moment to give your wrist a little shake, put a little movement in the elbows, in the shoulders, in the head, just kind of a little bit of a wiggle through your spine. Really as a thank you to your body for always supporting you. A little twist. And here we go. Go ahead and grab said weights and we are going to turn the palms forward. And we're just going to start with this big action from down to up. Bend, reach, and we're really spiraling. As you can see, the weights are facing away. And then we come down and spiral forward. Palms forward. And then palms back, or weights forward, weights back, however you're thinking of it. Inhale and exhale. It's a big yawn. And X. And in. And X. And as you do this, just feel your feet push down a little bit as you reach up in opposition. And you might feel, oh, that enlivens my center. So from here, rather than I'm arching or curling or somewhere else, I'm really thinking of pushing down to lift and almost floating my ribs away from my pelvis. My ribs float, my pelvis grounds. Yeah, so thinking of that bi-directional up and down at the same time. Really energy here. Energy down to strengthen the lower body, energy up to enliven the upper body. Meaning the shoulders also lift as well. Shoulders lighten off the ribs lighten off the pelvis. The pelvis and legs get deeper and heavier. And as we continue into our flow here, welcome subscribers, welcome new subscribers. Thank you everyone for being here. Big old bear hug to you. Check out the description. Lots of goodies and the incoming, my new app-based home with my dear sister goddess, Jem Burns, where we really blend the physical and intuitive practices because the only way forward in fitness is energy. That is it. Connecting into it through your beautiful body. And lots of other freebies. You can join our community for free. These videos, these workout videos, like this drop every Wednesday, every other Monday, I bring you a quick tip. So go ahead and hit that bell. And then continue to find your expansion here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just one more there. And then we just move into a spiral. Inhale. And again, sitting on that swivel chair, allowing the pelvis to move. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, wind. Exhale, unwind. In. X. In, really shifting the pelvis forward and back, really pushing down through the legs. This is a full body motion. Inhale. And X. And in, and X, and in, and X. One more each side, each spiral. And then excellent, just swing the arms up, clap them together, get up under your weights and just Inhale, wiggle into a little more length, like you're unsticking each rib from its neighbor. Inhale, 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 hold it for a moment. And then exhale, just let the arms melt down. Open the legs, bring the hands on the inside and just roll down. Keep nodding the chin over. Release the weights. Shake out your arms, your wrists, whatever you need just for a moment. And then excellent. Roll up, re-grab, and just reset. The hairs need to be reset. Excellent. So from here, we're just going to do one more front and back spiral. Yeah. So I'm going to move myself a little bit forward. So instead of going up and around, we're going to go out and around, back in, out and around, back in, out and around, back in. And inhale this time. Push. We have 3 adopted cats, meaning that they just wander into our yard and have adopted us. They are our neighbor's cats. And I thought I saw one wander over there. It's all part of exteroception, being aware of connecting to your environment as you are in a focused space of movement like this. So feel free to do the same. Do you hear birds chirping? What do you hear? What do you feel around you? What's your temperature? What do you see in your space? It's there to support you. Four more. Excellent. Go ahead and just bring the weights up and then push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. So it's like this pump. It's like we prime it and then the water, like a nice big, like a geyser. Feel that builds some heat. Stay up there. And then once again, just melt it down. You can actually go ahead and set one weight down. Take one weight behind you. Thank you, dear friend. Thank you, weight. I'm gonna turn this way. So we're gonna move. Take that moment to feel maybe your heart more present, that heat build. It's a push press that you can do with, hundreds of pounds if you wish, especially standing through the legs, but it's just a different energy, yeah? So then from here, you're just gonna leave one weight behind you. Hopefully mine doesn't fall. And then we're gonna, in Pilates land a little bit here, we're gonna find that flat back in between the arch and the curl. And we're just gonna tip forward and back and forward. And the weight is kind of nice because you can lean into it a bit. Fingers just gently face you and arms gently support you. It's actually a nice potential shoulder opening or stretchy feel. In and X, and in and X. Now we're going to add a bit of a march, which just means bring one leg up and then bring the opposite leg up. And feel free to really go as far forward as your lower back and hips allow within comfort. And flow. Yeah, so find the ease within it. And there's a bit of pelvis leg. Yeah, it's really breath, pelvis leg. Oh, that was too close. Thought I was losing my weight there. Breath, pelvis leg. Foot can be nice and floppy. It can be pointed, long. And let's do one more each. Shoop. And then we're gonna hop both legs off. Shoop. And when I do this, I really like to bring my legs together and then open. You might want to keep the legs open or together the whole time. The narrowing feels really nice. The widening feels really grounding. If you would like, woo, you can find a little bit of a teaser moment, lengthening the legs. Oh, it's just, I'm so grateful. My knee made an impact a few weeks ago, and it's really beautiful to find it's healing. It's, I'm supporting it, and it is healing, and I can actually bend and stretch with relative ease again. Very, very grateful for that process. Once more. Yeah, once more for good measure and flow. So now, grab your weight. A ball is really handy because we kind of toss it from hand to hand here. We're gonna make a big revolution. And a dumbbell will work fine, even a kettlebell. So anything that you can grab with ease. And we're gonna tip forward. We're gonna go back to that march. We're gonna pass the ball under and behind. We're gonna switch legs and continue the same revolution. Leaning forward, tossing back. And now go ahead and reverse the revolution, still alternating the march of the legs. It's nice to feel that wind, actually, if you really lean forward and pull back. Breath, pelvis, leg. One more time this direction. Ooh, and then just take a moment. Fingers face back. Fingers face back. Do a little bit of a pin-up moment. You can really all face this way. You can really, I'm gonna put the weight on the ground for a moment. You can really, if it's available and feels okay on the neck there for you, feels like it's ready, you can squeeze, lift, and allow your head to fall back. Ooh, on the pillow of your traps. And then, of course, really feel into your body. If that does not feel good, do not do it. Find a bit more of a chest opening. And then let that go. Roll it out. So now we go into the double leg version. So we can go back to that first way or whichever. We're starting one, the revolution stays the same. Here, the legs are gonna stay the same too. So, tipping forward and then finding a bit of that breath, pelvis, legs. And here, there may or may not be a little bit more of a suspension moment and a real fall out of it. It's kind of nice. It's like we're jumping we're getting the benefit of the impact without the full force of gravity. Ooh, and again, if you would like to extend the legs, see what happens. One more here, whichever variation you're doing. Ooh, and let's directly go back to the bent knee variation. If you moved somewhere else, reverse the revolution. And I didn't mention this earlier because there's a lot going on, and focus really helps. Send your focus down, send your focus up. And again, if you would like to extend the legs and see what happens at the top, go for it. One last time. And thank you. Wait. Come on. Just take a seat forward. Ooh, kind of give those legs a little shaky, shaky. We'll take a stretch for the hips to finish today. But take a moment to recognize and connect to your breath, your heartbeat, buzzing. I really enjoy that, so I hope you do too. It's kind of fun. Every time it's like, what's gonna happen? So with that in mind, come on up to standing, and we're just gonna stretch it out. So take your seat, put one foot up, and it's really about, it's something I've been doing to rehab my knee, but we're gonna move into a lunge, and it's really about bending this front knee. So wherever you can with comfort. So from here, we start here. Lift the back heel. And then really it's like we're sending our sitting bone toward our heel. So we're really reaching into the bend of the knee. Again, to wherever is really easeful for you. And, we're easing out that back hip as well. And then stand down, flex and curl over. Inhale up and forward. Exhale down with that back heel and back with the hips. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. It's a great, I'm getting some, again, my left, really whole leg, my whole body. When we're moving through our injury body, your whole body is affected, yeah? So this is feeling really beneficial for my big toe, my great toe joint, especially on my left foot. So you might feel that too. It's a real, stretch-a-doodle-doo. And then just one more there. Inhale. And exhale. Take a moment to shimmy that leg off. Hips high, head low. Maybe a little sway left, right. Before you roll it up, and you can just put your opposite foot on. Thank you, dear. I'm going to switch myself around. So opposite leg up. And again, you might have to kind of hop and explore what feels good, the distance between the feet, and then go for it. Lifting up the back heel, reaching into the bend of the knee, booty toward heel, and then heel down, reach the booty back. Inhale. And exhale, really rolling onto that big toe or through its range of motion. Reach in. And out. And if this is something that excites you, inspires you, you may want to aim to keep your belly, your chest, your armpit connected to the thigh the entire time, and see what that does. And just one more there. Oof, and again, shimmy that leg down one more time, hips high, head low. Take a moment with your hands on the chair and then send them down. You can shimmy, shake, bend, stretch, anything that feels good. And then gently roll your way up. Zoop. Excellent. Take a moment just to actually find your seat again. Get the clothing on correctly. Rub those hands together, hand over heart, left hand, right hand over belly. Take a breath into your belly, expanding into your lower ribs, into your upper chest. Holding at the top, this is your chance to literally expand from within, thanking your body for everything and every function and all the support it gives you, and for you for showing up for your body in this really aware, enlivening way. When you are ready, sigh of satisfaction out. And as always, thank you so much for coming into my world, allowing me to share my gifts and my knowledge with you. So again, check out the descriptions for even more, and I will see you next time.